What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Trick Tip Tuesday. In today's video, we are going to be talking about getting height on your tricks. Now, today's tutorial is a little bit more advanced than the previous ones. How can you do higher flips? How can you be Vivian Yulu? Be even Nick Fry? There's different types of height on tricks, and we're going to talk about that in today's video. I'm mainly going to talk about it from full and cork, but this does apply for every single trick within tricking, pretty much. Okay, so usually when talking about getting height with flips, people will tend to talk about blocking. Now what blocking is turning horizontal momentum, like running momentum, into upwards momentum. Now the way to do this is angular. You gotta think about it this way. You're running across the ground and you're trying to transfer this momentum into upwards momentum. It's just not gonna work. This is your legs. Just like that. Imagine if it was a mirror and there was a laser. What's the laser gonna do? This is you, bang, rebound. You gotta emulate this on the ground with your tricks. If you do a round off, what are you doing? You're doing the round off, you're blocking your feet in at an angle. Now ideally, you want to be able to do your round off and dig into the ground at a 45-degree angle. That's going to send your horizontal movement into upwards momentum. That's the triangular blocking mechanism. The mechanism. Now sure, this is good if you're a gymnast or a tumbler. It's all about generating that harsh block to send yourself up. Now in tricking, it's a little bit different. That is a principle, but that's not the only principle. We have other things that help us because we do things in tricking differently than what they do in gymnastics. Now let me try to explain. Now if you're doing a round off backflip in tricking, great. It's pretty much the same as if you were doing it in gymnastics. The normal blocking angle. Now how do you get height on your corks or your fulls or pretty much any other tricking maneuver that requires that sort of pop takeoff? A pop takeoff is where you kind of land like This video is mostly going to be examples because my tricks are not too hot right now. So in tricking, the way to get height with that sort of pop takeoff or that cork takeoff, it's all about landing with your chest low, but then bringing it up. Because the thing with tricking, a lot of the time it's very up and down. You don't have that horizontal sprinting momentum that you do with something like tumbling. With tricking, a lot of it is generated from itself. When I'm doing scoot full here, I'm doing the scoot, I'm doing it really long, I'm trying to get as much momentum as I can going into it. But look how low I land with my chest, and look how high I set my chest up as I take off. Landing with a low chest gives you more and more time to be able to gradually rip it up. It's kind of like blocking, but you're kind of doing it with your chest. Now with this technique, it's great, it allows you to do crazy standing stuff, but the biggest downside of this is a problem that you also have with conventional blocking. You can be on the opposite side of it. Now this is bad. They do the scoot, but they're already here. They didn't land chest low, they didn't bring it up to here. They came up the scoot and then they're already leaning, their ass was already sticking out, they're already falling back. All their momentum is still pushing them that way rather than killed, ready to lift it up. If you find yourself on the wrong side of the momentum, too much of a lean back, you're not going to get much height at all. But this is where it gets interesting because you also got to realize that landing with your chest back where you're going to get no height is also good because maybe you want to do scoot full, pop double full. Now if you are doing that, then I would suggest that you do whip your first full back so you can land with your chest low on the second where you're about to do the double full, and then that gives you a better position to be able to lift your chest for the double full. Are you guys following me? I did say it was a little bit more of a technical tutorial than the last one. Okay, so the main things to take away from this video: traditional blocking does exist within tricking if you're doing round off stuff. Anything where you're digging your feet into the ground to transfer horizontal movement into upwards momentum. But that being said, in tricking, there is other moves which are much more up and down, and you got to generate that power from somewhere, that is where the chest lift comes into play. You want to land chest low, bring it up, land chest low, bring it up. You know when you do a scoot and you're like traveling low on the ground and you land with your chest low anyway and you lift it up? That's how each trick should feel, each pop trick. So if you're doing pop fulls in a row, each pop full should feel kind of like a scoot full because you're landing chest low, bringing it up, chest low, bringing it up. And yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully it was useful in some way. Please do hit the like button because it helps me, it helps you. Let me know in the comments what videos you guys want to see next. What should be the next Trick Tip Tuesday? I want to know what you guys want. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. And if you want to get any Plan Zero clothing, it helps support these videos and what I'm doing, giving out these free tutorials and stuff for you guys. If you want to support that, get a piece of clothing. There's a link for that in the description. I love you guys, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye.
I'm intrigued by the thunder, and the lightning comes streaming in my heart.